Instead of another dramatic legal volley, the judge pauses, looks over their glasses, and essentially says, "Maybe you two should sit down and talk this out." A judge has recommended that Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni consider a settlement in the ongoing It Ends With Us lawsuit. Let's unpack this slowly, clearly, and without losing sight of the human drama behind the headlines. Because, trust me, every layer of this story raises a new question. Colleen Hoover's novel exploded on social media, especially TikTok, where readers sobbed on camera, hugged the book to their chest, and urged strangers to read it at your own emotional risk. When news broke that the story was headed to the big screen, starring Blake Lively and directed by Justin Baldoni, fans cheered loudly. Everything looked perfect on paper. A beloved story, a respected director, a global superstar actress, a passionate fan base ready to sell out theaters. So how do we jump from red carpet dreams to legal filings? Here's a truth no one likes to admit. Making movies is messy, especially adaptations. Books live in readers' imaginations. Films must make firm creative choices. What to cut, what to change, what to keep sacred. That's where tensions often begin. Behind the polished smiles and Instagram posts, disagreements reportedly emerged about creative direction, character portrayal, control over production decisions. Suddenly, what should have been collaboration starts feeling like conflict, and conflict likes lawyers. When word spread that legal action was underway, reactions came fast and emotional. Instead of pushing both sides deeper into a prolonged legal fight, the judge suggested considering a settlement, essentially encouraging both parties to resolve the dispute outside a full courtroom showdown. That recommendation sent a clear message. Court battles are expensive. Public disputes damage reputations. Settlements save time, stress, and careers. Judges don't make suggestions lightly. When they do, it usually means one thing. This could get uglier before it gets better, unless cooler heads prevail. Courtrooms are unpredictable. One ruling can shift public perception overnight. Settlement negotiations, on the other hand, happen quietly, behind closed doors, without headlines shouting every detail. Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni aren't just names in a lawsuit, they're brands. Even being right in court can still cost you public goodwill. That's why many high-profile disputes end behind closed doors, not because the story isn't interesting, but because it's too interesting. If you've ever loved something deeply, a book, a song, a film, you know how personal it feels when controversy surrounds it. It's like watching your favorite cafe get renovated into something unfamiliar. If a settlement happens, it could speed up production decisions, reduce negative press, allow everyone to refocus on storytelling. If it doesn't, court proceedings could drag on, overshadowing the film's release and shifting attention away from its message. This is why the judge's recommendation matters so much. It's not just about legal closure, it's about creative survival. Every section of this saga ends the same way, with more questions than answers. Will they settle? Who compromises first? How will fans react if details remain private? Does silence protect careers or fuel rumors? That uncertainty keeps people checking for updates, refreshing feeds, and debating theories. No official resolution has been announced yet, just the judge's recommendation hanging in the air like a cliffhanger before the last episode of a series. It Ends With Us taught readers that breaking painful cycles takes courage. Now life is echoing art in the most unexpected way. What do you think should happen next? Should Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni settle quietly and protect the story fans love, or see this through in court for the sake of principle? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Share this article with a friend who loves Hollywood drama or book adaptations. Let's talk, because